What's up, people? What's up, people? I.O.B.A. I'm TC. So, I was on vacation last week for a couple of days, and I got away from watching video and doing video, and took a little break. When I did turn shit back on, though, when I did turn shit back on and decided I want to hear what was going on in the conscious community, what do I find? I find that Michi X and Tariq Nasheed is beefing. Matter of fact, that's what made me slow down in the first place. And then, I get past that, and I go to check out my man Antonio Moore, and he running down information like he normally does, and talking about the state of Black America, ADOS, and running down statistics and using data to prove his point, which I really dig. That's what I really like about Antonio Moore and Yvette Carnell. I like the way I think they are more solution-based. I think their message is more what I need to be listening to, because I already know what our problems are, and I know what the solutions need to be. And that's to me is what they're talking about. Because that's what, at the end of the day, that's what it's going to come down to: representative government and how you work within that to get what you need. But you got to have the courage of your convictions when you're doing it. You can't be in this fight just so you can make money for yourself and your little corporation. You can't do that. You got to have the big picture in view, and you got to stay on that message. Now, as y'all know, Kamala Harris dropped out of the presidential race. Now, there's some people out there who think that some shit that Tulsi Gabbard said to her during the debates was what sunk her campaign. When she had that little back and forth with Tulsi Gabbard. I think it was the second debate or something like that. And, Tulsi Gabbard handed her ass to her on the debate stage. We had already taken care of Kamala Harris. We jumped on Kamala Harris' ass right out the gate, we as ADOS people. And we took her motherfucking campaign right out the game. She never had a fucking chance. Neither does Cory Booker, for that matter. And people are going to say that, they're going to not want to say that that's what really happened to Kamala Harris, but what happened to her was the black community, the black vote happened to her. And she couldn't capture that black vote coming out the gate with that Cardi B music and her hair all fucking twisted up and all of that bullshit on the Breakfast Club. She couldn't come out from underneath the weight of all of that baggage she was bringing with her. And we were on message and on point with that. We weren't arguing about what to fucking call ourselves, ADOS or Foundational Black Americans. We wasn't arguing about whose conference is going to be better and whose conference is going to be more legitimate. We just went about the business of taking out Kamala Harris, and everybody who had anybody listening to him was on message. And this is a result of that. This is what I'm talking about when I say we're the most powerful group of people in the country right now. The stone that the builder refuses shall be the head cornerstone. Ain't that how that saying goes? I think that's scripture, probably. But that's what's happening. And I've been saying this for a while now. The black vote is going to choose the next fucking president. But we got to we got to fucking not be arguing about dumb shit. I mean, take it from my old head, man. Listen, man. We are all fucked in the grand scheme of things. You dig me? By we, I mean anybody that ain't making $100,000 a year, it's already fucked in the grand scheme of things. Anybody that comes along that really wants to change society and change the way we do things is going to be pushed aside and pushed out. That's why they fighting so hard against old man Sanders. Now, you know how I feel about that dude. He said no to reparations. But at the same time, the rest of the platform is something I can live with. But he still got to come and talk directly to black people. He still got to come directly to us and deal with our agenda. If not, then they can put Buttigieg up there. They can put fucking Joe Biden dumbass up there. They can do whatever they want. They're just going to have to get ready for 4 more years of Donald fucking Trump. Unless they come to the black community with the tangibles and recognize our agenda as being a legitimate, and us being a legitimate voting bloc, ADOS, or Foundational Black Americans, or whatever the fuck you want to call us. But the road to the White House come through the black community. Anybody who don't believe that shit is deluding themselves, or they really don't give a fuck about what direction the country goes in. It's just going to go down the fucking toilet. But like I said, the black community, the black vote, you got to come through us. You really do. Because we are the true base of the Democratic Party. And everybody knows that. Pete Buttigieg went up in the motherfucking church. Why do these motherfuckers always go to the church? Because they got a preconceived notion about black people. They really do. They got a preconceived notion. You want to get the black people, go to the churches. And they're not going to change. They don't go to the street. They go to the fucking churches. Because they don't really want to change anything either. These motherfuckers that's coming into the black community, they don't want to change anything. And most of the church leaders don't want to fucking change anything. So they, you know, and the Democratic Party, believe this when I tell you, operates on a policy of benign neglect when it comes to black people. You listen very careful and you promise them nothing and you keep it motherfucking moving. Shake some hands and keep on moving. Listen very carefully, agree with everything but promise nothing. A policy of benign neglect. Listen to Dr. Claude Anderson when he tell you that shit, because it's the truth. And don't get caught up in these motherfucking bullshit sideways arguments about what we're going to call ourselves, who's legitimate, who's not legitimate. I mean, come on now. All of these motherfucking spokespeople and YouTubers spitting good motherfucking knowledge and information. All of them. You know, you could take or leave some of what everybody says. You could take or leave some of what everyone says. Ain't no absolutes out there, goddamn. This struggle has to be fought from 2 or 3 or 4 or 100 different directions, all with the same motherfucking goal. These motherfuckers supposed to be intellectuals and entrepreneurs and producers and documentary makers and authors and all of this shit. And they're arguing over dumb shit like that. It sounds like some motherfucking body paying them to keep shit stirred up. I don't know. I hope not. But when we focus with laser-like precision on a motherfucking subject, like getting rid of some bullshit politician like Kamala Harris, that is the result, you know, we get. That's the result that we get. And we need to be focused like that on whoever the fuck the Democrats put out there against Donald Trump. Unless that individual is going to come to us and talk to us about some real tangibles and some things that they're going to do specifically for black Americans. And that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about that fucking arguing like y'all motherfucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? I turn over to the Black Authority And he got this old fucked up looking picture of Antonio Moore on the screenshot. And he going in on Antonio Moore. And then I go over to Antonio Moore's podcast channel and check him out. And he's doing what he always does. He's spitting facts and statistics and knowledge. You know, backed up by more than just his opinion. Like he said, he's not guessing. And he ain't going in on nobody. He ain't got nobody's picture up on the motherfucking, on the screen talking shit about him. And that to me is, he got a lot more class than these dudes. You know. I like Tariq Nasheed. I really do. I think he's funny as hell. I think he's a smart man. I think he does fantastic motherfucking over-the-top work. And I know that I can never do what he do. But I think the arguing with motherfuckers who come at you, you know what I mean, is like, that shit is like punching downwards sometimes. That's why I don't even fuck with people like that, man. I keep my little shit now small and tight and talk to my motherfucking microphone and walk in a straight line. But I get my message out there. It's about, and my message is what makes sense and what don't make sense just don't fucking make sense. And it shouldn't be all about motherfucking making money. Because at the end of the day, that's what a lot of these cats is all about. You know, making that money. Some are and some more than others. Some people are sincere. But there's a lot of hustling going on. A lot of hustling. Well, it is what it is. I'm just going to keep my motherfucking mind focused on what I got to talk about and what I think needs to be done. Because I seriously know that we as a whole, the whole society is running ass backwards anyway. And that transcends race and everything and politics and nationalism and Democrat and Republican, all of that. The whole fucking society is being run ass backwards, in my view. The whole of society. And we all just fucking fighting for fucking scraps and crumbs. It's crazy, man. While the people who really fucking everybody, they sitting down looking at these poor fools and laughing all the way to the fucking bank. That's it for now, y'all. It's leg night. I got to squat. And let me see if I can. I ain't going heavy tonight. Do some reps and save my fucking knees for future years. You know what I'm saying? I got a piece behind me, a watercolor. It's a 1970s style basketball player, ghetto hood scene, like that. I found an old poster, and I adapted it to myself. That's in watercolor. That's I think 18 by 24. And then I got my Nat Turner charcoal piece over here, the 1831 Meeting in the Woods. I did that about 3 years ago. That's a big one. That's about 24 by 36, and that's charcoal. Both of these can be picked up at tcedwards.com or you know, leave me a message or something, and I'll see if I find it, because I'm bad with that shit, and I'll see if I can't get one out to you. They don't even cost that much, man. I keep my prices low because I want my shit to sell, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it for now, y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one. TC, and I'm out.